Awesome, awesome. Good evening, everyone. Thank you guys for joining us for Money Making Mondays. We're back once again. Got a super special guest here. This gentleman here, we was a part of another platform with each other. He was phenomenal. He's a people's person. He was one of the top producers. He hit a multiple five-figure title in a short period of time, mainly because of his social media savviness. He's really good at what he does as far as content creation. And here recently he's taken things up to another notch of just learning how to actually monetize, his brand and his influence. And he's been doing some phenomenal things. So it's really a blessing to even have him on the call tonight to share some of that information on what he's been doing and what's working for him or what have you. He's an awesome guy. He's a man of Christ. Hardworking, has very good character. And, I like to call him a friend of mine. All right. Mr. Torreyun Wood, are you on the line? Okay, sir.
I am here. Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you. Can't see.
Can you see me now?
Now I can see you. What's going on?
All right, man. Definitely want to give it back to Mr. Callum for inviting me on this call, man. Super excited to be on this call because it's always a pleasure to work with people that, believe in doing great things and bringing value to the community. Definitely want to give it back to Darryl. He's been a leader and a mentor, and he serves diligently, but he also loves to help people. So I appreciate you for just inviting me to this platform just to give some value to the people on how you guys can take life to the next level. So, man, let's go ahead and get straight into it. As you guys see my background, you guys are probably like, man, where is this guy? Man, he on the beach, man. I'm loving the background just myself. I was like, you know what? How can I just start this call off with just easing it, just breaking the ice? And a great way to do that is just to show, like, man, show a great background in the back, right? Everybody want to be on vacation. So what I want to do, man, I want to talk about, content creation. I want to talk about what Facebook has been doing lately. Many of you guys know, or if you didn't know, Facebook has actually released a program where they have donated $1 billion into digital content creators. What does that mean? A lot of you guys have been seeing people get paid on TikTok. A lot of you guys have been seeing people get paid on Reels or other different platforms. But literally now Facebook is like, man, all these people are going to TikTok. We got to find a way on how to keep people here, right? We got to find a way on how to keep people attention on Facebook, right? So I always say that if you get ready, if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready, right? See, a couple of years ago, I took a social media course, right? I took a social media course, and one of the reasons why I took a social media course is because I was trying to figure out, how do I attract leads? How do I get people in my business where I can start to really capitalize on what we're doing? And the thing about it was, I was like, well, like, how do you get engagement? Have you been one of those people that's like, man, like my engagement is really low on social media? Like, how do you get people chasing after you? Right. So I took the social media course and it started to teach me about attraction marketing, right? How to get people to come after you, how to get people to engage with each other, right? So as I started to learn that, I started to master that. And over 3 years of consistency of posting on social media, consistently, of giving value, of giving content, I grew my audience. I grew my network. I started to build those key relationships. But the one thing that we fail to realize is that Facebook is always watching. They're watching to see exactly, okay, man, this guy is bringing in a nice amount of followers. This guy is getting 30K, 30 shares a day. We need to see on how we can extend an invitation, right? Extend an invitation where he can monetize his social media, right? Because we see him getting engagement and so forth. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to begin to explain a couple of things. I'm going to share my screen with you guys. I don't have a lot of slides, but I got a couple. Okay, so give me a couple seconds. Let's see. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay, boom. Man. Okay, we're gonna do it like this because it seems like this is not working on my end. Okay, we'll do it like this.
What's going on? Are you able to share your screen?
Yeah, but my PowerPoint, a couple of slides are messing up. So I may have to do this. I may have to do this manually if you guys don't mind, because a couple of my slides are not showing how they need to be. I know I don't have the time. So what we'll do is we'll do this. We have a couple people that's on in the room, and I appreciate everybody logging in. So the number one thing that you guys want to realize is, what is a digital content creator? Like what is our whole goal? What is the purpose? Right? See, digital content creators are here because they create videos, right? Or photos or graphics or informational resource, blog content, and they distribute it across various channels, right? Such as Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, right? And you get your own, obviously, maybe even your website. So Facebook, what they're doing is they're looking for people that have content, right? That are giving value. Like, I mean, you have a community of people that are constantly engaging with you and so forth. One thing I'm going to say is that Facebook is sending out random invites to content creators, people that are already ready, people that have an audience, people that are have people that's already engaged with the material. So if you're wondering why you haven't got an invite to turn your profile into professional mode, right? What you want to start doing is you want to start getting prepped for it, right? How do you start getting prepped for an invite to social media? Right? Or how would I say it? How can you start getting prepped for the invite to be on a professional mode? What you want to do is you want to start posting consistently, right? Why do you want to start posting consistently? One of the reasons why you want to start posting consistently is that so Facebook can see that you're actually using the platform. As you start using the platform more and more, your audience is going to start to engage with you. They're going to start to comment on your posts. They're going to start sharing your content. See, content is stuff that I always say that you want to focus on 5 different things on Facebook. That's motivation, inspiration, education, value, right? And humor, right? I'm going to show you guys some things on my Facebook as well, so that way you guys can know exactly where I'm going with this. So I'm going to go over those 5 things again: motivation, inspiration, education, value, and humor. Those things that I just mentioned, they trigger the algorithm, right? Why do they trigger the algorithm? Because people love to be motivated, right? I want you guys, if you guys are in the chat, I want you guys to put a 1 in the chat for me, right? If this is some good information so far, right? People love to be motivated. They love to be inspired, right? They love transparency. People love humor, right? They love to laugh. Right? You ever been, maybe working a 9 to 5, or maybe you're at home and you see something on Facebook and it's funny, and you're like, man, I got to engage with this, right? So when you're posting funny content on social media such as Facebook, it gets a lot of people engaged. And the thing about it is, Facebook is an interactive place. So if you're not engaging with other people's content, people won't engage with your content. Right? I just said something right there. So if you're on Facebook and you're not engaging with other people, you might want to change that, because that's why you're not getting the interactions that you want, right? Facebook wants you to engage, okay? All right, next thing. Now, what is professional mode, right? See, professional mode is a feature that is being tested out right now, right? It's not for everybody. Right? Professional mode allows you, well, I'm gonna share let me do this. I'll do this so you guys can see my profile, because a lot of you guys may not even know what professional mode may be. So let me show you guys real quick. All right. If you guys can see my profile, I want you guys to put a 1 in the chat for me. If you guys are in a Facebook group, I want you guys to put some fire emojis in the comment section so that way I know who my audience is, right? So this is professional mode, right? Not much of a difference, except it shows you your followers and how many people you're following, right? But now what happens is in this section right here, it said digital creator. Now Facebook can identify as one of the digital creators on social media, right? So what happens is you want to make sure that your profile is optimized, right? You want to make sure that you're not sharing stuff on your page. What do I mean by sharing things? Have you ever just been to a page where people are just sharing a bunch of stuff and it's just messing you, just like, man, I got to get out of here. I don't know which direction to go. I don't know where to go to Johnny's page or stay on Torreyun's page, right? You want to keep your audience on your page. You never want to share content on your page. Why? Because Facebook rewards the person who's getting the shares, but it doesn't reward the person that's sharing the post. If that's value, put a fire in the chat, right? So what I want to show you guys is if you guys come to my profile, if you guys begin to search my profile, you'll never see me. You'll never see anybody just posting on my profile, right? And the reason why is because I want people to stay engaged with my content, right? I want people to stay engaged with my content because at the end of the day, this is your social media. This is your message, right? So you want to make sure that people are engaged with your content consistently, right? So a lot of times I'm seeing like I'll get 24 shares on a simple post, right? For example, sis, it's time to start making people understand it's a privilege to be in your life. 9 comments, 87 likes, 24 shares. See, when you start to really get good at this, see what Facebook is doing is looking at the amount of engagement that you're getting on your profile. They're looking at the amount of people that are supporting your content. This is why they made people digital creators, right? Because you're creating content for people to engage with, right? So when people start engaging with you, Facebook's like, man, this person is getting 30 to 50 shares on this post, and what happens? People start marketing for you, right? If you ever had a mentor or a person say you need to market on social media, right? See, if you start to focus on creating content on your social media, what's going to happen is people are going to market your page for you. Why am I saying this? Why is this important? Because if people are marketing your content for you, there's less work that you got to do, right? So I'm gonna do the math real quick. I'm gonna show you guys something real quick, right? So we got 24 shares on this post, and I'm going somewhere, but I'm giving you guys some value real quick and some game. That way you guys can take it home and use it for yourself. If I got 24 shares on my post, right? If I got 24 shares on my post and the average profile has 3,000 people on their page, right? Let's do 3,000 people times 24. That's 72,000 eyeballs that are looking at my content. Woo! I need y'all to drop some fire in the chat because I'm just like, I'm getting happy now. 72,000 eyeballs that are looking at your content, right? Let's just say half don't do that. That's 36,000. 36,000 people are looking at your material, right? So Facebook pays attention to that, right? It's all about the amount of people that you can reach. It's about the amount of people that engage with your post and the amount of followers that you have, which I'm going to begin to break down in analytics as well, right? So you want to be consistent with your posting every single day, at least 3 to 4 times a day. If you don't know what to post, you can definitely reach out to me. I'll show you. I have courses and different things that I offer to help you get on track where you can start to get your brand out there, right? I also have a team If you're trying to you're trying to get a strategy on your brand, maybe you need coloring, maybe you need more flyers. I got a brand strategist on my team as well, right? So I have everything that you need to stay focused on producing content so you can get yourself in position where Facebook can send you the invite, right? Where you can turn your profile into professional mode. Again, professional mode is a private invite. It's not for everybody. It has not been released for to everybody. It's what happens is once you get the invite, you're going to get a notification. And what's crazy is when I got this notification, I didn't even know I got it. I started searching on YouTube. I'm like, man, I'm trying to make some money just like everybody else. Everybody else making real, money on reels. Like, how can I make some money too? So I started searching. I started digging. And when I started digging, I found the information on how to turn on professional mode, right? So what happens is, this is what you guys can do. If your page is not on professional mode, right? If you have an iPhone or Android or however that goes, or you just go to your page, you're going to go to your page, right? And you're going to press these three dots. And at the bottom, it's going to say turn on professional mode. Now, if you don't have it, that's okay. Then we need to work on getting your content up. We need to work on getting you some engagement on your profile. We need to work on your profile being optimized to be shared across the masses, right? So when you turn on professional mode, what happens? Now your page is set up to be optimized to be paid. For you to be paid, whether it's reels, whether it's the performance bonus, whether it's the stars, the subscriber bonus, the live bonus, which I'm going to explain. But let me show you the cool features about professional mode. So we're going to go to view tools. Okay. The dope thing about this is it's going to give you the analytics about your profile. Within the last 28 days, guys, I've reached almost 3 million people. 3 million. I don't got 3 million people on my page, on my friends list. I got 5,000. Remember what I told you. It's not about the amount of people that you got on your friends list. It's about the amount of people that's sharing your content. I hope you guys are taking notes, because this information right here is going to get you paid. This information right here is going to help you make more sales. This information right here is going to put you above a lot of other people that are not on this call. Almost 3 million people have been reached within the last 28 days. Almost 10,000 followers have been added to my page. The amount of people that have engaged with my content has been 1,223,000 people. This is not inaccurate, but it says I gained 1,100 followers. But when I started this program, I had 6.3K followers, 6,300 followers. I'm at 7.3. I gained 10,000 new followers, right? So we're going to go to see all details, right? The amount of reactions that I got on my page, meaning the people that like, comment, and react, has been not over 100,000. Comments, 95,000. Shares, almost 30,000 people have shared my content. Guys, I'm no different from anybody on this call. I'm just a regular person. Ain't nothing special about Torreyun, other than I know how to keep the attention on my profile. I'm gonna keep the attention so much on my profile, you ain't gonna want to go nowhere else. You're gonna want to know, you're gonna want to stay on my page, because you know you're gonna get education, you're gonna get motivation, inspiration, and value. Right? So the next thing I'm going to show you is let's look at the insights. It shows you the insights of who your target audience is. So majority women actually engage with my profile, 53.80. 46% of men engage with my profile. So who do you think I'm going to tailor my content to? I'm going to tailor my content to the women. The women are spending more money with me. The women are engaging with my posts. So I'm going to tailor my content to the women. It only makes sense. I'm going to figure out a product that the women can use, where they can go out there and handle their business, but I can go out there and make income as well. Right? Let's go to the next thing. Okay, we're gonna go right here. Can I click these? Okay, let's see. I'm gonna show you guys something as well. Okay, so we're gonna go back to my my profile. I'm gonna show you guys something. Now, I'm doing a little bit of extra. I want to bring some value to Darryl's platform. And I hope he doesn't mind. I want to bring in some value. I know a lot of people. If you guys are learning something, let me know. Put some fire in the chat. Talk to me. Let me know this is some good info. Let me know that this is bringing value to where you are. Okay, because I want to know who I'm talking to. Okay, I see the chat going crazy. I see that's what I'm talking. I need energy, right? I appreciate that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to a post that did major numbers. Give me 1 second. But as I start going down, I'm gonna just start to even talk about some of my posts, right? A woman's loyalty is tested when her man has nothing. A man's loyalty is tested when he has everything. If I were you, I would be sending me friend requests right now and stealing some of my content. I'm gonna just be real. They always say it's okay. It's okay to copy someone. Just copy the right person that's getting the results. Why reinvent the wheel? I'm not about to go and reinvent the wheel. When I was in my former business, every mentor that was doing something right, I copied, and I got the same results. Whatever the leaders were doing, I was doing. If they got engagement, whatever they was posting, I was posting, because obviously they're posting it for a reason, right? Okay, so I'm almost there. Give me 1 second. Almost there. Okay, so let's go down a little bit more. I think it was July 26th. Almost there, guys. Almost there. I know y'all like, man, what is Torreyun trying to show us? I'm about to show y'all some real cool, man. Are we almost there? We're almost there. Literally almost there. Don't tell me I lost it. Okay, here we are. Yep, it's coming up. Okay, here it is. It's the reason why I want to show you guys this, because I want you guys to be able to do the same thing. Okay. All right, I want you guys to look at this post right here. Sorry, it took too long to get to. So I posted this post off of a page off of Instagram, right? Says man paid to fly woman to town. She didn't want to give him any sex, so he kicked her out and canceled her flight. Why would I post this on my social media? What does it have to do with any type of anything, right? So now that Facebook is paying me for likes, comments, and shares, you want to post things that's going to get engagement, right? And I know that this post is triggering to a lot of women. I know this. I know that it's triggering, because it's like, what? He canceled her flight because she didn't want to have sex with him? a lot of women are going to be like it's going to trigger something in that woman to want to respond. I know that, right? So the fact that I know that, I'm going to post it on my Facebook because I got a lot of women on my Facebook. You see what I'm doing? I'm using what I know, but then I'm finding things that's going to tailor to my audience, right? So this video that I posted on my Facebook got about 1.9 million views. 1.9 million views, but I only got 5,000 friends. It got 25,000 shares, 12,000 comments, and 9,000 likes. How did it do that? How did you go viral? Well, number one, I was telling people in the comments section to share. I was engaging with it. I was boosting the algorithm. One woman comment, I comment right after. I was like, man, that's good, right? So things like this, again, it's about content creation. You got to find ways on how to create content, right? What are going to be ways that are going to help you with creating content? What's going to bring value to your page, right? Okay, so I'm glad that you guys got something from that. Now, Facebook, again, has invested $1 billion into content creators. They want you to be on Facebook, keeping people here, keeping people engaged, keeping people excited. If you are not keeping people engaged, people not sharing your content, you not engaging with no other people, don't expect an invite from Facebook. I'm telling you guys right now, you got to be consistent. I was doing this for 3 years consistently without getting paid. 3 years before I was getting paid. So now it's a no-brainer, right? So there's 5 bonuses that Facebook has released. Number 1, the Reels bonus. You guys know what the Reels bonus is. You know, you guys see Instagram Reels, TikTok has Reels and different things. You can now do Reels on Facebook, right? So certain people are getting paid on Facebook just to do Reels, right? Number 2, the performance bonus. What the performance bonus is basically the bonus that I am opting into is Facebook is paying me for every like, every comment, every share, every view. Anything besides stories though, right? It's called the performance bonus, right? So the performance bonus is judged off your likes, your comments, your shares. That's what it's judged off. So you get likes, comments, and shares, you're getting paid. It can range from anywhere from $40 to $80 a day, sometimes even 100. Just depends on how many times you're posting, how many times your content is shared, okay? The next bonus is the stars bonus. Stars bonus is for video gamers. If you like video, if you're out there and you like video games, you definitely want to get into stars bonus, right? You receive monthly bonuses for hitting specific stars. So when you're playing those video games, the way video gamers are paid is by the stars. The next one is the live bonus. These are different things that they're releasing. The live bonus. If you're consistent with your live and people are engaging with you, they have a live bonus based off the interactions that you get off your live. Isn't that crazy? The things that we took for granted, the things that we didn't want to do, they're now paying for. It's crazy, right? Then they have what's called the subscriber bonus. How many subscribers can you obtain off your personal page? So the amount of subscribers that you're obtaining, they're going to pay you for that, right? So those are the 5 bonuses that you want to be on the lookout for. Now, if you want the performance bonus like me, you don't want to be doing a lot of Reels. I'm going to tell you that much because they may just give you the Reels bonus, right? If you want the Reels bonus, focus on Reels. Now, is it fair to say, Torreyun, what if I focus on both? Well, if you focus on both, that's great, but don't get mad if you get the Reels, it's not working out. I'm going to tell you this, the posting is the far easiest bonus I've seen from this platform. The far easiest, right? Last month, I was able to bring in $1,400 just from Facebook. Facebook paying a car note. Hey, look, Facebook paying a car note and rent. I don't got a car note, but I'm speaking of stuff that is existent. Because I want you guys to get excited about this. Right? I want you to get excited about this because the opportunities that are about to present themselves right now. But you got to be in position. You got to be following the right people, like Darryl, right? You got to make connections with the right people, because when you make connections with the right people, that's when you put yourself in position to be educated, right? So let me see if I can give you any more gems. We'll do this. Another thing, I want you guys, I'm gonna put this link in the chat for you guys. Let's do this. You guys want to, you can also sign up for bonuses on your page by going to, I want you guys to go to Meta. Meta is now formerly known as Facebook. Okay, give me 1 second. Meta bonuses. Okay, so you see how it says apply for bonuses today? I need you guys to go on this website, look up Meta bonuses, and go to apply for bonuses today. Because your page, like your business page, it may be ready to be in position for you to be able to get paid immediately, right? But only if it's in position. So you want to go apply for those bonuses and different things. That's about it, guys. I mean, anything else from here? I'm going to say I do have a course. You can find me on social media, Torreyun Wood. You can follow me on Instagram. I do have a course where I go over in depth on how you can get your profile optimized. I do social media analysis. If you need a consultation, you're like, hey, I just want to see how I can get my page looking better. I want it more professional. Teach me, what do I need to do? And I'll also show you how to get your page optimized, so that way you can be an opportunity where you can turn your page into professional mode. Well, now Facebook will pay you for the content you're producing. What if you're like, Tori, I don't even know where to get content? I will show you where to get content as well. You know, it's crazy. I'll wake up with 10 different pages on my mind of where I'm about to post, right? A lot of my content doesn't come from me. A lot of my content, I'll go to Instagram, Clubhouse, Facebook, Twitter. It's all in my head, right? It's okay. I get my content from other places. I post on my social media and I make money, right? So just wanted to give you guys some value. I wanted to give you guys something extra, because I don't believe in just giving something skimpy and then saying, come to my course. So if you got value today, imagine what it's going to be like on a paid course. I guarantee you that your Facebook will never be the same after I get done with you. So I'm going to pass it back to Darryl. I want to thank you guys for just hopping on and supporting Darryl's platform and what he's building. Make sure you guys invite 2 to 5 people to the group, right? Make sure you guys do that, because a lot of people need to experience what Darryl's about to do. Because not only is he going to be talking about this, but there's so much in store. I mean, I'm talking about crypto, Airbnb, government contracts. I mean, there's so much more that Darryl's about to do. So with that being said, I'm gonna give it back to Darryl. Thank you.
Man, appreciate you, bro. I definitely was over here taking notes, learned a lot myself. Hey, before you get out of here, Torreyun, let's open it up for maybe like 5 minutes of questions. Maybe we get like 2, 3 questions. I know people got a ton of value from you, and I'm pretty sure they're going to be reaching out to you. Maybe we can just open it up for, you know, a couple of questions real briefly.
Absolutely.
Okay. Does anyone have any questions for Torreyun? What are the best times to post?
So Miss Sally, man, I post in the morning. Now that I'm getting paid, it's a little bit different. I used to keep it like this: 8 o'clock when I, usually if I wake up at 8 or 7:30, however that goes, because I'm in Chicago, so a lot of my audience is Pacific time. But then I got clients Eastern time too, so I may not get as much as engagement at 8. So since I'm Central time, I might post at 10, right? But I would say post in the morning, afternoon, any between 12 to 3, 5 o'clock, and then before you go to bed. Those are peak times to post.
Gotcha. Okay, awesome. So first thing in the morning, afternoon, midday, and later on in the evening, pretty much.
Absolutely.
You want to go at least 3 to 4 times a day, huh?
Yeah, absolutely.
Anyone else? You guys have any other questions for Torreyun?
Hi, Torreyun. This is Latoya. One, I just want to say thank you for sharing this with us. I was following you already, so when Darryl mentioned that you were coming on, I'm like, okay, this, yes, because you are correct. I go on your page because it's hilarious the engagement in the comments that people leave, and I'm like, man, this dude is so smart because I knew what you were doing. So
Mhm.
to actually hear the reasoning behind it, I commend you for it. So, but thank you for sharing your gems and how you go about doing things. One question: Do you schedule? Do you have some type of automation where you know what you want to post the next day? So you schedule your post,
I don't.
or are you doing
I
it all over?
just, now it's like, because Facebook is, paying me, it's like, okay, I gotta stay on top. I gotta get, my mind is kind of changed now where it's like, I gotta make sure the hottest content is on my profile before it reaches somebody else's page and everybody already knows about it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm always searching Instagram, Twitter. I'm on TikTok. I'm searching Clubhouse. I search different quotes. Like I go everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like I literally in my mind have different pages that I will go to for specific reasons. So I'm gonna just be honest. There's a lot of toxic pages on Instagram, but those toxic pages will bring engagement on your page. But just make sure that it won't run people away, but it maybe is funny or it's entertainment. So again, Facebook is an entertainment place. If you're not being entertaining, what are you doing? If you're not engaging with people, what are you doing? It's an engaging, entertaining place. So I don't have a scheduler. I honestly just post whatever is hot right now. So I'll try to post something good in the morning, like something inspirational. And then at 11 o'clock, I'm spicing it up a little bit. I'm spicing up probably till the evening. And then around like 5 o'clock, 8 o'clock, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna settle it down a little bit,
That makes sense.
Thank
I
you.
know Facebook actually has software now where you can schedule your post out. I see what you're saying. If you schedule your post 30 days out, it may not be the freshest, like hottest work. So it's better for you to like really be, more
You want to
hands.
be intentional.
Yeah, more
You want to be
intentional.
intentional about your posting. You want to be just be posting a bunch of content because you may miss something. Like that video that came out, I caught that and I posted on my page, and I literally reached out. That the guy who created the video actually commented on the post. I reached out to him, and I was like, man, like, what is it that I can do for you, man? Like, can I market some of your content? Make like, man, like, let's network. Let me do something for you because I want to get my name out there and help other content creators get their, because they don't know what I know. They just reach that status where they post and everything goes viral. But if I can put some emphasis on it and explain it, then it starts to make a little bit more sense.
Gotcha.
Also, too, Darryl, to add this transparency. You want to be as transparent as possible on Facebook. A lot of times people are afraid to open up about their story. You want to open up. I was a major gambler before I got into business. I've talked about that many a times before on my platform. You wouldn't have even recognized me 6 years ago because I had a major gambling problem. I'm talking about I was one of those gamblers that went to the bank and knew he didn't have no money in the bank, and I would try to pull money out of a bank that I knew I didn't have money in. That's what type of gambler I was. It was really bad, right? But you got to be able to show some vulnerability on your page because people want to see that you're human, and people want to see that the playing field is even, that you're not better than me. You're just a regular person that worked their butt off and got to where they are, that changed his ways to get to where they are, that changed their circle to get where they are, that put themselves around the right people to get where they are, right? You got to show some vulnerability because if you don't, people are going to be like, man, I can't get where this person is. I can't even relate.
Gotcha. That's good info, man. Awesome. Well, guys, definitely reach out to Torreyun. Like you say, he does personal coaching and mentorship as well. If you guys want him to work with you hands-on, where he actually researches the content, he can, help you build your page out. Definitely get with them. Appreciate you, Torreyun. You know how we rock. We definitely get you back on here.
Sir.
You know, sometime soon. But appreciate you for this. This was a ton of value. I learned a lot. I know the team learned a lot as well. Everyone have a blessed evening. Thank you guys for joining, and definitely, you know, share this as well. You know, Infinite Wealth Network. See you guys Wednesday.